before Michael would be best known for fingering his own butthole, and before Michael would go from being on phone sex commercials to reporting on porn stars to get kids to click on his videos, before he would fail at traditional entertainment and start making a career talking about other people's careers and success, and before trying to destroy numerous YouTubers' careers such as Sniper Wolf, Pewds, and McJuggerNuggets. This is also before I kick his ass. But hey, I'm sure he'll apologize after this video, because that's something he knows how to do. Michael McCrudden, anyone with crud in their last name? Ooh. This is gonna be a stinky one. Michael was actually born in the 1960s, which makes him as old as my father. Growing up, Michael's father was a little boy's soccer coach, and his mother was an alien conspiracist and Scientologist. She once claimed she was abducted and probed by aliens. I'm not talking about Uranus, I'm talking about hers. Not long after, Michael was born in the middle of a Kiss concert. Yeah, they were doing a lot more than just kissing. Oh. And more probing. Michael always edged towards the feminine side, whether it was modeling, singing, even singing a song about jumping dickies? Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. We're only scratching the surface. What's going on, guys? My name is Jesse Ridgway, documenting the beginnings of Michael McCrudden prior to fame, here on Before They Were Famous. Being the youngest of 4 siblings, Michael sort of walked to the beat of his own drum. Not having many friends growing up, Michael would actually force himself upon young school children, knocking on doors and requesting a sleepover. Oddly enough, he even shares the same birthday as this woman featured here who has poop attacks.
I'm having a poop attack.
The more you know. Surprisingly, Michael actually found himself taking special needs classes, and every teacher that he had in elementary and middle school and even high school, actually pretty much his whole entire school career, they said, Michael, you need to be in remedial courses. Actually, wait, that's not surprising at all. Michael's love of cross-dressing and standing out brought him to the world of theater, where he actually really excelled. In his spare time, Michael actually would become quite the childhood star, becoming infamous for his chode hairstyle. That's right, he literally looks like a penis. Here's a shot of him creeping on some dancers. What a weirdo. As childhood fame started inflating his already growing ego, Michael decided to start drinking a lot and acting out. He would be best known for showing up to strangers' weddings and doing a drunk Irish dance. It even got so bad one day where he actually crashed his mom's car into the family garage. His delusions of Hollywood became so strong that he literally wanted to become Jim Carrey. Alrighty then. For nearly a decade, Michael actually worked at Giant Carpet, which is a retail carpet store, and started to go to school at McMaster University for theater and film. The dude does not give up. It was here he developed an unhealthy addiction to alcohol and women. That's right, this guy and women. Alrighty then. There was also a time in his career where he was actually pretty anorexic. Here's a few shots of him. That one picture looked like he was wearing the mask. Because of his chronic alcoholism, Michael actually found himself sprinting through a glass window. That's right, this is the guy we currently trust to get our information from. He almost died from blood loss. If you don't believe me, ask to see his scar. He'll show you. After racking up tens of thousands of dollars of debt and entering a collapsing economy, Michael found himself being a delivery boy and then went on to become a production assistant for Canadian Hollywood. It's not as good as the one here. Michael's dreams were finally fulfilled. Or so he thought. He made minimum wage watching other people fulfill their dreams, so after 3 years, he quit. Probably better off finding remedial Hollywood. So you know what Michael did next? Got some headshots, landed a few cameos, but then started filming some cringy YouTube videos.
You must be crazy or something.
Double on me, and I'll grab a tea biscuits.
Remember that time you got frost on your tongue? Oh, by the way, it was me that gave you fire to a pump. I may be dumb, but you most certainly are dumber. Plus, I have the physique of a model and you the ass of a plumber.
Lloyd, oh, I've been waiting for this brawl.
Yeah, he was desperate. And not just for being a star. Dude's a stud. After an entire lifetime, Michael decided instead of trying to be in a show, why don't I make one? So he decided to go more in debt. While attending numerous TV production courses, as one of his classmates actually became his production assistant, Matt Rubel. Matt, unfortunately, would have to play babysitter to Michael, pretty much saving his ass anytime he gets into trouble. Mike left the program with 3 different show concepts, one in which was a really racist sitcom, which was not successful. One was about beer, women, and breakfast, trying to relive the glory years.
We have a lot of babes.
You guys party that hard, your neighbors are leaving.
I got the girlfriend. I'm getting sex for sure. I can do whatever I want. I can embarrass myself. It doesn't matter.
To no surprise, that one also didn't get picked up. And lastly, he had a show casting his whole entire family doing a construction series.
D3 Design and Renovation.
I used to play the station. And the hacksaw. And the saw. Steve is a great tradesman. He likes to talk a lot. He likes to use my tools. But his work makes up for it because he does a great job at the end of the day.
Sounds like something else.
Can look good while doing construction. There he is.
Called the Tom Sawyer. Works every time.
Just like this, then I'm gonna put marks.
3 wild apes start smacking metal against wood as the other ape films them.
But this didn't take off either. Well, that explains a lot of the resentment, Mike. Loads of debt, losing his longtime girlfriend, also relying on Craigslist to find his work, throw in the drinking, and Mike's on his last hope. Michael McCrudden had hit rock bottom. But wait, hold on, we're getting to the best part. Out of nowhere, and probably because somebody felt bad for him, Michael landed a hosting job on a YouTube show called Information Overload. It was here that his eyes were open to digital fame and money, something he clearly could not get enough of, no matter how fucking bullshit it was. He decided to take his love for Jim Carrey, starting a channel and uploading Jim Carrey's life prior to fame.
Jim Carrey has established himself as one of the biggest names in Hollywood, but before taking over Tinseltown, Jim came from very humble beginnings. He left school at 16, he was homeless for a short period of time, and his first time on stage resulted in booze and a giant hook pulling him off stage. Welcome to Before They Were Famous, I'm Michael McCrudden.
And how poetic, he would then later get to meet Jim Carrey on the set of Dumb and Dumber 2. Jim had no clue who he was. He also thought Mike should be in remedial classes. But that didn't stop Michael McCrudden from creating one of the largest YouTube channels with over 1.7 million subscribers. And once again, this was all based off destroying other people's careers and pretty much being a fucking lying, hypocritical son of a bitch. And as for the rest of the story, well, you know the story. Because actually, well no, you probably didn't know this part. Watch this.
With his channel still failing to make any real money, he started to look into what other YouTubers were doing to hit big numbers. Eventually, he would come upon the channel Turn the phone. Oh. Is that your phone or my phone?
No, it's yours. Your computer.
Sorry.
Yeah, waffle pump.
What?
Waffle pump.
What kind of word is that?
Like home, it's like a...
I see PWN.
For home.
What?
It's a gaming, like Pwn is like the gaming slang for...
This is stupid. With his channel still failing to make any real money, he started to look into what other YouTubers were doing to hit big numbers. Eventually, he would come upon the channel Waffle One, which was getting tens of What?
No. It's a waffle pump.
Fuck, I thought you were lying.
No, it's...
That's not a fucking word, bro.
It's not...
This is so... Okay, one more time.
Alright?
With his channel still failing to make any real money, he started to look into what other YouTubers were doing to hit big numbers. Eventually, he would come upon the channel Waffle... Fuck! What is this? This is... I don't even want to do this video. This guy's done already. Like, he's not even gonna get any views.
Well, he's still like, he's a big YouTuber.
Who asked for this?
I don't know.
Just because you're a fucking fan, this is stupid. Okay, let's just fucking finish it. Can we skip this part?
Well, it's sort of like, it's like his inspiration for different things, so we gotta say. Like,
I'm sorry, I like coming up, no one's gonna watch this, so it's stupid. Is that guy fucking talking anymore? Check his social blade. I bet you no one's fucking watching. With his channel still failing to make any real money, he started to look into what other YouTubers were doing to hit big numbers. Eventually, he would come upon a channel known as Waffle Pun, which was getting tens of...
No, Waffle Pump.
That was close enough.
Fuck!
Sick! This is such a bullshit.
Do you want to take a minute?
I just don't want to do it.
Little bit of anger issues, bud. Looks like Mikey might not be content with his content after all. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you guys want to buy some of my bullshit camo merch with my logo on it, or if you just want to look on me, just try and put some semi-decent attire on that you got from the thrift store, put a little too much gel in your hair, and just over-exaggerate everything while you're talking. Oh, and also, make your voice sound a little deeper than it is. This was before they were famous. Famous off of other people's careers, not anything original or creative on my own. Oh, sorry. Sorry, did this hurt your reputation, Mike? My bad. Look, you might just want to be careful with what's on video, alright, man? Keep it rigid.